Hello, Sinvicta.
Hello, Northernlion.
How are you?
Doing good. Ready to get the day started here on Wednesday.
It
Man,
is a Wednesday.
how about that news from Tuesday night?
Oh my god, dude.
That was certainly poignant
I
with the
can't
Geoguessr
believe
episode.
the Rhinoceros Party won the Canadian election.
Yeah, that was a real gong show afterwards.
3-2-1. Good luck.
Good luck, have
Good
fun.
luck.
Down by 3 games now, as we've been going for four. This is episode 41.
I'm glad
Don't try to do the
someone's
math.
keeping track.
The only reason why I remember it because I do the thumbnails every single day.
41?
Yeah, we're on episode 41.
41. Okay. So it's like 22-19.
Yes,
Yeah,
that sounds right.
I think it's the only way it could be correct.
And Al and I we were discussing it before today's episode recording, and we've decided that the margin of error is so slim that we have to be in a really bad spot
Yeah.
for us to fall behind by like more than 1,000. And I've done that multiple times in the last episodes, but it's just that the competition is so tough, man.
Yeah,
Even
it
just
is.
knocking it out of the park.
I definitely do feel like if I slip up and I lose a guess by like 2,000, it's pretty much over for that episode. And, I don't feel the same in reverse, but that obviously, I do have a lead right now, so you must feel something similar to that.
Yep. I don't know. We were discussing variance as well. It's like that is pretty much a big factor, of course, because if I see a sign that you don't, or vice versa, it's pretty devastating.
Oh, yeah, it changes the game completely.
Yeah. And that just comes down to deduction skills and not getting distracted by silly things like, oh, there's a dog in the road, or
Yeah, like if you went in the wrong direction on this one, you might think we're somewhere ridiculous like England.
yeah, which would be totally ridiculous.
Just madness.
Grit salt. Do they leave boxes of salt on the next to the road so it doesn't ice over up there in Canada?
There is salt culture up here.
It's the weirdest thing when they start
salt the
salting the
road.
roads down here.
Yeah, that does. I mean, from what I understand, it snows like almost never in Texas, right?
Yeah, down in Houston it's almost never, but it does snow though. The biggest problem down here is ice on the road.
Yeah.
Texas freeways are not built to handle ice. So we do have salt trucks that come out here whenever it gets below like anywhere close to 32 or below.
Okay.
We salt the roads. I'm looking for the city or village.
You know what? I think it's fair to call it a city.
Okay.
Just need to figure out where the heck does this. What intersection is this? Do you think it's this one right here?
If you're looking down to the intersection, I'm in big trouble.
No, I don't. I don't believe that actually. To be honest.
Let's see. That's to the west. Oh, maybe over here?
Really, the question for me is, I'm like, where the heck is the major airport in this country?
Do they have a major airport?
Do they have a major airport in this country?
No,
I'm
nowhere
not
close
saying
by.
it's as big as George Bush Airport, Texas. I'm not saying it's as what's the other one called? In you got Dallas Fort Worth.
Yeah, DFW.
Okay, yeah. I'm not saying it's an IAH DFW situation, but I beat you by 104.
Yeah, I'm glad that I moved further north because originally I was near Edinburgh, but instead there's West Hill. I saw that there was a bulldozer that had something Hill on it. It began with a G, and I was like, oh, I'm looking for G Hill.
It's kind of taking a shot in the dark, wouldn't you say?
I mean, I had nothing else to go on other than I saw the Scottish flag. Escola Infantil Alternativa.
It is a school for edgy
Infants.
babies.
Yep.
They teach you natation, jazz, judo, and Ingles.
But that baby's got that pencil was way too big for this kid.
Look, I wouldn't have said it personally, but look, I'm not telling them how to name their cities, okay? But maybe take it a little easy on the Santas.
Wow.
There's so many, Santa Cruz, Santa Rosa, Santa Lucia, Santa Lucia. Like, I'm sure that's the same, but just try something different. Try naming some cities without the Santa.
Vende say apto.
I will say, America has a very similar problem. Why do you have so many cities named Fort?
There's a lot of forts. That's practical.
The Civil War was over 200 years ago.
That was a while ago.
The fort cities should be renamed.
You're going to have to elaborate on that one, because I think a lot of people would disagree with you.
Well, I don't know. What's the biggest fort city in America? Fort Worth?
Probably Fort Worth, yeah.
I can't even think of any others, honestly. What was the fort that was the first battle where the first battle in the Civil War was fought there?
It's Fort Knight.
No, that's not Fortnite. That's a video game. Is it Fort Sumter?
The Fort... I don't know. I thought Fort Sumter was... a video Wasn't that game? Custer's Last Stand?
No, that's... Isn't that the Alamo?
That's not the Alamo.
I thought that was the Alamo.
No, you're thinking of what's his name, Davy Crockett.
Davy Crockett died at the Alamo?
Yep.
I didn't know that, actually.
Yep. It was right after he got done with playing 2 weeks of Fortnite.
Making those hats.
Yeah. Yeah, they sell pretty well, actually. I mean, Rob hates them, but,
Why?
Because they're raccoons.
Oh, okay, I get it now. Yes, okay, understood.
Yeah, Rob hates the Civil War.
Well, I mean, who wouldn't hate the Civil War? I'm
going to assume that this indicates the version of Santa that we're seeing.
I'm going to tell you, I know the country 1,000%. The odds of me finding this city are low.
Minuscule.
They're on the low side, especially with 30 seconds left. There's too many Santas. My brain cannot filter the Santas. Like, it did seem like perhaps we were like close to the...
Man, I don't know. It's like, the thing is that this is deceiving because of how just how big this freaking city is.
Yeah, no, trust me, I'm with you, dude.
I'm going closer there. You got me by 313. Something like that.
This is a beautiful part of the world, don't get me wrong. As is this.
Belo Horizonte.
Okay, I've never seen a more conflicting sign than this. Coupe de Mont, Ski Alpin Oms, Kandahar.
Kandahar.
Isn't Kandahar? It's a city in Afghanistan.
It is from the Punisher. That is correct.
No. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is not Afghanistan.
Now, why would you think that?
Mostly because the sign was in French. That's my first hint. I also feel like Afghanistan, and this may indeed be ignorant of me. I don't know how much of a global ski destination it is, but that's just.
Well, I mean, have you ever been to Afghanistan,
I've never
Mr.
been to
Northernlion?
Afghanistan, and I know they do have mountains, and I'm assuming that in parts of the country, it would indeed also snow. But I am also like, just seems a little.
Oh
Seems
man,
unlikely
that's
to
funny.
me.
That is funny.
But I will say, I don't know what country we're in. I can make an educated guess.
Yeah, I think we can easily make an educated guess. Now, where in this country we are, I don't know.
Man, this is like, it's extremely gorgeous.
The only reason why I'm on this side, for those of you watching, on my point of view, or on the view sync, I'm on this side of this country because of these.
Yes, okay, you're on the northern side of the country because of the Alp Mountains. I understand.
Yes.
Thank you. It's very rare in Geoguessr that I find myself in a part of the world that embarrasses British Columbia. And like just in terms of visual splendor, but this is there.
Oof.
Oh. It's a very, very useful.
See, now this is starting to throw me off because now I don't think I'm on the right side of the country.
What country?
Finland.
Thinks we're in Finland. What a fool.
Do they? Do they use? Wait, where am I? Oof, man, this one's gonna get one of us into trouble. I think.
You think so?
I mean, we're relatively close score wise, right?
Yeah, we gotta be.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think.
Wow, those are some mountains, man.
I
Wow, I haven't actually looked at the mountains.
It's gorgeous here.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
I don't think I'm gonna get 5,000, but
That's not a good way to start off of.
I bet I'm gonna get 4950 plus.
It's the S's that are throwing me off. Man, I don't know. I'm gonna say like close to this town just because it's there. Just because it's like at the base of the mountains. Wow, yeah. You're 9 off.
Yeah.
I'm glad I moved a little bit further, but is that still in France?
I think, yes, just barely.
Oh yeah, there's Le Houches.
Yeah, that's what I saw. That helped out a lot.
I didn't see that on the map. I was looking for that, but I was getting thrown off by the S's on the road sign.
Same. At first, I was
like,
like, that's Switzerland. It must be.
I was looking for, yeah, that's what I was doing as well. I was like, but I kept seeing D's everywhere.
What did
I was
you
like,
get
it's not.
on that one?
You beat me by 179.
Still tight then.
Yep. Oh boy. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. There's the margin of error is so slight, and especially when we get fairly easy guesses.
Yeah, it's a few points can definitely make the difference.
Yeah. It says
there's
a mall here.
We have to be in this country.
There's a mall.
Why wouldn't there be a mall here, Sinvicta?
I don't see a mall. Unless their definition of a mall is different than my definition of a mall.
You think people don't buy stuff here?
No, they definitely do. These people make far more money than I do. They've all got like automated gates and like brick gates instead of like wooden fences everywhere from like where I have wooden fences. We're in upscale New York here, brother.
I don't think this is New York. That's a controversial statement. I think it might be New Mexico.
Dude, I don't know. That ain't an area code I've ever seen before.
Do you know the continent we're on?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know the country?
I do not know the country, no.
Okay. You've 100% you know the continent.
I think so.
What's your degree of confidence that you know the continent?
Well, you keep saying that now. Now I'm thinking I'm starting to be thrown off a little bit here. Is that a Jurassic Park prop? No, it's a tarp. Okay. Why? Do you know the country?
Yes. Well, I have it narrowed down between two. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
I can in confidence say that I know the country.
You can.
Cannot. But I
Cannot.
I know it's one of two countries. For certain.
For
It's either
certain.
this one or this one. I don't know
What in
which
the
one.
world? Kind of freaking.
I'm not trying to throw you off. I'm just not sure how many. I'm not sure how much information to give away. Is what I'm really trying to say.
Well, I don't have many. I have very little. I only have freaking area codes, and that they're not helping me at all. All I know is that it's not North America.
I would confirm your suspicion.
Yeah, I mean,
This is not
I
North America.
I know that. Dude.
All right, I'm just gonna have to put us down.
Man, I think I'm toast on this one, man.
I don't know.
If you say that it's one of two countries, that can only mean somewhere over here. But this definitely does not look like this country here. So I'm gonna go over here and pray. I was wrong. Way wrong.
You go Australia?
Yeah. That was South Africa?
Yeah. I saw a .za top level domain. Which I guess, I mean, I was like, it's got to be Zambia or Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe,
But
yeah.
then I did see a lot of Afrikaans. So I was like, at first I was like, it's got to be South America or South Africa. But the top level domain threw me a little bit. Not that I'm complaining.
I did not see enough information there. I mean, I probably saw enough information, but I could not parse it. So, yeah, you got me by 2,630. Eey. Looks like back down to 4 games I go. I'm on a slump here, man.
Perhaps.
I was so close. I was so close to being down to by 1 game. We had a 100-point separation on last week. I don't remember what episode it was. It definitely wasn't Wednesday.
Not the trash fire, yeah.
Although Monday's episode was a pretty big trash fire as well.
Yes, for different reasons.
Yeah, but you still won it though.
I did. I'm not trying to sandbag. I got a big advantage on this one. I was just thinking though, it's wild. Like, I knew we were in Africa for certain, which is why I didn't want to say
That's crazy that you had that much information and I didn't see anything like that.
The .za told me.
Yeah, I definitely didn't see that.
Everything I needed to know on that one. Yeah. But like, it's crazy how different the relationship is. That people living in North America have with Africa versus people who live in Europe. It's like, I won't speak for you necessarily, but when I have like friends who have gone to Africa, and it's like a once in a lifetime, super exotic destination.
It sounds like they had fun.
Yeah, but I mean, I also want to be clear. I'm not necessarily talking. I recognize that Africa is not a single country. Like going to South Africa is different than going to, like
Zimbabwe.
Gabon. Yeah, exactly. But I feel like if you live in Europe, just because it's closer, it doesn't carry the same amount of like exoticness.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, it's. I think it's more cultural differences than anything.
Well, I mean,
too. Americans relate a lot more closely in many different ways to Europeans than they would with any part of Africa. Again, gross generalization.
Yeah, course, I mean that's what the series is all about.
Yeah, and one of us is clearly better than the other at doing so.
Only today. And
only today. Well, the past 4 or 5 games.
57% of the days, as of right now.
Well, there's a lot of information to go on, but surprisingly, not that descriptive. I've only seen one thing that pinpoints. That's about it.
You know the country?
I think so.
I think so as well. I saw the country's name on a sign.
Although now that I see this flag, oh, if you saw it on a sign, then okay.
Grupo swing. No, thank you. I'm happily married.
Dude, that was that looked like the place to be. I saw that. I mean, I did see that sign, so I was pointing it out while you were speaking.
Oh, Pollito Zarate.
Please.
Whoa.
And I don't know if no, that's not. No, I'm gonna stick with the original. I'm starting to think about that flag. It's like, wait a second, that doesn't make sense.
Let's just put me right there.
I was gonna say right there.
Sinvicta.
These Bolivian guesses, man. Oh God.
I saw a sign that said Bolivia.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I did not see it.
I am, like, to be honest, I feel bad that by just picking a random city, I was off by 30 kilometers. Like, that's the sort of thing that, like, how do you defend against that? It's just,
hey, you can't.
It's just unfair.
You just can't.
I understand.
I saw that black, white, and somewhat tealish, baby blue flag, and
Maybe
I was like,
that
oh
is
yeah,
a Bolivian thing.
That's not the Bolivian flag.
It's but with the last time we had a Bolivian guest, that was there as well.
Yeah, and I still didn't put it in Bolivia. I was like, oh, it's Ecuador. I was like, wait, no, hang on a second. The Ecuadorian flag has a symbol in the middle, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I don't remember, honestly.
Man, life's tough.
Tough series of games, Sinvicta. But You know what? There's always next time.
There is always next time until NL cancels the series for not being interesting anymore because I can't keep up with them.
No, I never cancel series when I'm winning, so it's as safe as it's ever been. Well,
the closest we got was we tied in season 1 and season 2.
Really?
Yeah, we were. Well, season 1 ended 50. No, it ended 28-28. Something like that. Season 2, I don't remember how we ended, but season 3 is in firm hands of yourself, sir.
Oh, just for now.
It's like this was like a microcosm of all Geoguessr episodes because it just comes down to seeing one person seeing good enough information versus one who didn't. And I've been trying to get better at being more observant, but man, I can't find my mojo lately.
What can I say? I'm dialed in to a modest extent, at least. For now, Thanks for watching. If you want to support the series, watch both perspectives simultaneously. There's people are posting the ViewSync links on Sinvicta's subreddit, on my subreddit. Click the like button on both episodes if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Leave a comment that says, hey, thanks for the Geoguessr. And we'll see you next time.
See you later.